Hello, Leo, 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 Leo. Hello, Leo. How's it going? Oh, 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 how's it going? Hi, Leo, this is for you. Got a bunch of cards coming up. Okay, Leo. See what you got. Okay. All right, my Leo. So you've got the Hermit crossed by the Ace of Pentacles to start out with. So you're kind of keeping to yourself, or at least keeping your inner thoughts to yourself. You're really mulling something over. And it could be dealing with money. You're really thinking hard about how to accomplish your goals, because you've got the next two things about working on money. It says down here at the foot of the matter, you've got Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card of honing your skills. Maybe you are returning to school to master your craft, or thinking about doing something to help master your craft. And that's what you're working on. You're trying to become the best at what you do. In your recent past, you were watching the seeds that you planted with your money there, watching your investments grow. And now you're just trying to find mental clarity. Things are kind of foggy. Things kind of ran into each other. It's truth. Maybe you're looking for a new idea. So you're thinking hard about a new idea to create more money in your life, to better manage the money in your life. Money is definitely the issue that we're trying to find a solution for, and you are working hard for it. You got the Five of Swords in your upside down in your near future, which could be a conflict, something that you want to continue, but then you're ready to win at all costs. You're that's how you feel. That's you're no longer there. You put that down. Winning at all cost, no matter what. You're not forcing it. You're trying to go more naturally, and that's generally when things happen. Anytime you force something, it could happen, but it's not going to happen easily or well. I think that's where we're at. Because you're done. You're not quite done would be the death card this way. You're death card this way. So it says that maybe with the Hermit, you're just reevaluating and getting ready just to let stuff go. You're like, I'm no longer going to force it. I'm no longer going to go at it that hard, because you're starting to get burnt out. People around you see you as like overcoming your fears and being strong and continuing on. And you are. That's the Leo. You got your card right there. You are being yourself, which is strong, resilient, but also you're using your head. You're kind and gentle. Don't forget, that's really who you are. You get the biggest heart in the whole zodiac, but you have to always try to be strong. I'm not saying that you're the kitty cat. You're more like the lion. Trust me, both my kids are Leos. I can see you flip it. You can be purring one minute and then next minute with the claws. In your hopes and fear, you've got the King of Pentacles. So you want to master your money. You want to be the king. You want to be financially set, stable. And in your future, you're going to be manifesting. You've come up with some ideas to bring more money to you. So let's get some clarity on that manifestation up there and this money we got going on here, because this is a lot about money. I don't see a whole lot about a relationship. Yeah, the Empress, look at there. Happiness, pleasure, success. So you're going to get there very soon. You'll be sitting pretty like you want to be. You're coming up with you've got an idea brewing right now. Yeah, you're not leaving it. And another success card. Look at there. So 2 success cards. You had the Empress and then the Eight of Cups, but upside down, which is also a success. Staying, not leaving. And you've got 9 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So it's coming in pretty quick. Persistence, because you're not giving it up. You are still going to be very successful. It says so that you're just not going to force it like you were before, but you're not giving up. And it's coming in. So let's find out this Ace of Pentacles. What is that? Why is it crossing you? The Devil. Materialism. Surveying the situation. So this is, you got the Devil, the 3 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands upside down. So you're still thinking about business, something, maybe an obsessed with material things, and now you're coming to terms with that's not what people do. You don't need to gather so many things. You don't have to have things in our lives to be successful. But it's an expansion. You were trying to expand something, and it says maybe business. There's some kind of discord. So you may be feeling like there's some kind of blockages at work for a promotion or for more money. And that's why you're having to think outside the box. And it's because you do want some more material things in your life. Maybe a little too much. Maybe like an obsessive, maybe obsessing over things. Remember, life is not so much what you have, but who you have. It really is. All right, let's get you a Phoenix. See what's going on there. Recognize happiness. That's a good one. Recognize happiness. So yeah, I think this is more about, well, let's let the Phoenix talk. There it is. Happiness is the result of events and actions that are free of expectations. It is a magical situation that occurs when least expected, but you and your ability to live in the moment form the foundations for all the happiness in your life. It is a magical situation that occurs when least expected, but you and your ability to live in the moment form the foundation of all the happiness in your life. What this card means. This powerful Phoenix is holding up a mirror to you. Know yourself, and you will find the path to happiness. Be absolutely clear in your mind about what it is that makes you happy and content. However, you should also be aware that happiness can never be forced. So let go of all your expectations. They will destroy your happiness and hamper the expressions of your emotions. Happiness, on the other hand, is a fulfilling emotion that is unpredictable and free-flowing. It cannot be planned and can only occur in the present moment. Where do your thoughts take you all day? Perhaps you catch yourself repeatedly dwelling in the past or worrying about the future. This is a certain way to miss out on happiness. It will leave you feeling empty, trying to fill the void with material things. Forget about the assumption that your happiness depends on possessions, but understand instead that it relies solely on your ability to live in the present. Wow, we were just talking about that, Leo. I love these cards. They're so amazing. They help pull the reading together. All right, so Leo, I hope this was helpful to you. If you like what I do, please hit the notification button and subscribe. It helps my channel to grow. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And yeah, hope to see you next time. Bye for now.